guys, hope you're well. Have you subscribed to my channel yet? If you haven't, then make sure you do click notifications as well, so that you know when I put a new video on there. Well, today I'm getting very excited. Oh yes, because in a couple of days time I'm going to This Morning Live at the NEC in Birmingham with a friend. And not only, so Lola's come to say hello again as she normally does, she's just down here. Not only am I going to This Morning Live, we have got gold tickets, not just normal tickets, we have gold tickets. And the reason you budged a bit there, because Lola decided she wants to go and run and find Fogo to play. Let me just go and stop them. Sorry about that, they were just about to have a party on my bed, which means cushions, pillows, quilts go everywhere. Yeah, they do. So just calm them down a little bit. So yes, so we're going to go to see This Morning Live under a gold ticket. You like Willy Wonka and his gold ticket? That's what we got. And we got our little passports here, which we have to take with us on the day. And we've got some little things going on as well. So we get a little goodie bag. So I will show you that when we've been. We're not going till Saturday. So yeah, once we've been, I'll try and do some vlogging while we're there and share that with you on Sunday. So yeah, so we'll get there early because because it opens between 10 and 5 at the NEC. At 10:45, guys, we're going to meet and greet Eamon and Ruth. Yeah. Would have been nice to see Phil and Holly, but they're doing Thursday and Friday and we're not there then. So yeah, so we're going to go and see Ruth and Eamon at a meet and greet. We get a glass of bubbly while we're there as well, so that should be nice. Then, midday, we've got a beauty appointment. Oh yes. And there was various options. We could have had a hand and arm massage. We could have had, what else could we have had? Oh, all sorts of things, but we've opted for a makeup demonstration. So yeah, so we thought we'd, see what they recommend. Now I'm getting to 50, might give me some ideas to make me look more youthful. Who knows, I'll share that with you. And then in the afternoon, we've got VIP seats for centre stage. And that will be Ruth and Eamon again there. So yes, that'd be really good. It's been sponsored by Danelle. So I'm hoping there'll be some sort of stalls there and shopping and things we can have a look. Because I do need a new quilt for my bedroom, don't I? Yes, I do. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. There'll be lots there. You'll see it on TV. If you watch This Morning, they show clips of it and things. And I think on Thursday and Friday, they might even be live from there. I don't know. So yes, I am really excited. And so is my friend. So hubby's going to drop us off and come home and then pick us up later on. So that should be a really good day with our little gold package. We thought, we must treat ourselves because my friend, it's her birthday this month and obviously I'm 50, so we thought we'd have a little treat, a girly treat. So yeah, so I'm dead excited. I don't know if you've been following this morning's TV news on the BBC. It's been on all week, but they are doing a Wake Up to the Menopause campaign, which I think is absolutely amazing. I've sort of touched on the menopause briefly sometimes in some of my videos, and I said I would come back and do a little bit of a vlog on sort of foods and things for the menopause. And to be honest with you, I've struggled, and the BBC were touching on that as well, about how there isn't a lot of information out there about the menopause. And I thought, well, maybe I could share with you some of my own personal experience about the menopause. So just grab my cup of tea. Because I'm not 50 yet, but I've been going through the menopause for 5 years. So if you do the maths, I've been premenopausal since I was 45. I have been postmenopausal now or menopausal, I think they call it, for over 2 years. So what's the difference? So when you're premenopausal, you're still having your periods, whether they are erratic, light, heavy, you've not had one for 7 months, whatever. You are always premenopausal until you've not had a period for, I think it's over a year. Okay, so even one little spot, no. If you get one little spot, you're not menopausal yet, you're premenopausal. That doesn't mean you don't get the symptoms. Oh my God. And I think the most difficult thing I found was trying to explain it to my husband, and not because he was being funny or anything like that, but men don't really understand the changes us women are going through. And when I say that, the biggest change that my hubby didn't quite understand in the beginning was that the hot sweats, so the night sweats, are horrendous. I mean, you are hot one minute, you're cold, you just dripping, your hair is sort of stuck to you, and it's horrible. And you tend to sleep naked because you don't want clothes on you. And I think he found that a little bit sort of strange, that, you know, I was having all these hot flushes at night, and, you know, you tend to want more privacy, and, you know, because in the early days I was a bit embarrassed about going through the menopause, if I'm honest. Yeah, I was 45. That's Lola. She's looking out the window downstairs and obviously seeing someone walk past with a dog. If she starts again, I'll have to go and get her. So yeah, so, you know, you do feel a bit embarrassed, and then you go to work and you're sitting there, and all of a sudden you just go, and you just feel so hot that you know, you just want to start peeling your clothes off, and you could feel sweat on your brow and your hair, and you're just thinking, oh my God, everyone's going to know, everyone's going to look at me. I started wearing only dresses that are short sleeve for work, with a cardigan, so I had layers, so I could sort of take my cardigan off when I was having a flush and put it back on when I wasn't. I found it really, really difficult, and although I work with mix of men and women, you still don't want to admit you're going through the menopause. And then your mood swings. Yeah, I admit it, I was getting snappy at times, tired. I was, you know, I was grumpy. You know, you say, oh, it's hormones, it must be time of the month. Well, I didn't have time of the month for about, I'm not time of the month now, for about 4 years actually, over 4 years. So, you know, you think, oh, well, maybe because I haven't had it, then maybe it's just because my body still thinks it should, and things like that. The bizarre thing is, actually, when you stop your periods initially, especially when you're 45, you think, am I pregnant? It's the first thing that goes through your mind. If you're not pregnant, then the chances are you probably are going through the menopause, but get it checked out. They can do a blood test as well to check if you're premenopausal. So yeah, so night sweats, horrendous, mood swings, and just generally hot flushes. You know, you could be on the train in the summer and it's already crowded, and then you have a hot flush, and believe you me, it is horrendous. Now, I'm just going to say, it was horrendous for me, but everybody's different. Some people have very few symptoms. Some people have very severe symptoms. Some people have mediocre symptoms. So everybody is very different. Everyone's menopause journey will be different. No one will be the same. You can get HRT, and there are certain remedies that doctors can help you with. Sadly, because I've had breast cancer, I can't. They don't like you to take it, and to be honest with you, anything that puts me in a higher risk for cancer again, I don't want to take. If you haven't had cancer, then obviously I think it's absolutely fine to take it. My friends have taken it. I know a lot of people who are on HRT, and they say it has transformed their lives. So don't not take it just because you're worried about other things. Go and talk to your GP, because everyone's very different. Say, it's purely because I had breast cancer. So, you know, there are patches you can take and all sorts of things. So yeah. One good thing that's happened in my life, well, two good things actually that happened in my life to do with the menopause. Obviously, being married to my husband is one of the best things, but to do with the menopause, one is we had a dinner party once, and it was my two friends with their two husbands, myself and my husband, and we started talking about hot flushes and night sweats, and the boys were all then having a conversation going, oh yeah, she's like that, she's like that. And it really opened, I think, hubby's eyes a little bit then, that actually what I was going through is exactly what my friends are going through. And I think they had a bit of a conversation about how they deal with it and things like that. So I think, you know, that helped, because boys don't talk about girls' things, and maybe they should. And we're at fault sometimes because we don't really want to talk about girly things, do we, with men? Because it's none of their business. But that's our biggest mistake. We need to talk to the men in our lives about the changes that are going on with our bodies. The next good thing that really happened is at work, we have managers away days. All managers go off site and we have like different things going on during the day. And this one managers meeting, they had a menopause session. Yep. Every single manager, male or female, had an hour and a half, I think it was, or an hour on the menopause. They had a lady who came in who was an ex-police officer, who explained how the menopause actually stopped her doing her job. And she was in a male environment, and so it was really difficult. So she wanted to change that perception. She was brilliant. Hubby went along. His session was first in the morning. We're in different groups at these managers' meetings. So he was in the morning. I was the last of the day. But he said actually it was brilliant, and he said he just never ever realised what us women go through. Hadn't got a clue. I work very closely with another male manager, and he said to me it was really good. His wife's similar age to me, and he said, you know, he found it really, really useful as well. So I think every man who entered that room, they probably entered it thinking, oh God, we've got to talk about the menopause, seriously? But everybody walked out going, wow, that was amazing. Didn't realise that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So, you know, what I would say is, if you've got a husband, a boyfriend, a partner, a male partner, talk to them about the menopause. Talk to them how you're feeling. Even if you're not sure if you're going through it, just say, God, I'm a bit hot flushes. Do you think, you know, I might be on the change? We are not changing, guys. Well, our bodies are changing. I think that's the old-fashioned way, isn't it? Going, oh, she's on the change. But you know what? It's human nature. Women progress. You know, we're born. We go through... I was going to say the menopause then. You don't go through menopause when you're young. You go through puberty. Boys go through puberty. And then we go all our lives with horrible periods, period pains. If you've had children, you go through childbirth. And then just to finish you off, Mother Nature gives you the menopause. But all I'm going to say to you guys is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to say, oh, I'm having a bit of a moment. Because I do now at work. You know, at work, we're actively encouraged to talk about it. I'm not afraid now, if I'm having a flush at work, to, even in a meeting, go, I'm sorry, I'm just having a bit of a moment. Or get a piece of paper and I can sit there and I'll be fanning myself. Sometimes I will get up and I'll go and walk into the corridor where the stairwell is because it's cooler. Because I'm just thinking, I just need to cool down. I seriously have to cool down. The other thing is, think about your diet. And exercise, that really helps. So I go to the gym every day when I'm in the office, and exercise does help with the menopause. Don't ask me how, but it does. Being healthy will help you get through the menopause. Drink lots of fluids. I'm shocking. I drink a lot of tea. Okay, my big mugs. And I drink a lot of Diet Coke, and that is where I really need to cut back on. But I also like to try and drink some squash. It is squash, honestly. I don't like water, so I just add a tiny bit of cordial, sugar-free cordial to my water, just to give it a bit of taste. Don't have it very, very strong. I can't stand it. Hubby makes squash, and it's got too much in it. But always have plenty of liquids with you, because that will help you. Certain superfoods, I think, are good for you. Nuts, seeds, things like that. But as I said, everyone's menopause is different, and everybody will get through it differently, and there'll be different things that will help you. Marks and Spencer's, I understand, do nightwear which actually help absorb the sweat. Now, I haven't seen it personally myself, but again, you know, if you want to continue wearing nightwear because you don't want to be naked in bed, and for me, I just prefer to be naked because I'm so hot, then go and have a look at Marks and Spencer's, go online. I've been known in minus like 10 degrees to go and stand in my garden, yeah, with nothing on. Look, you can't see me where I stand, okay, there's no houses that can overlook, but I have stood there because my sweats are so bad in the middle of the night that I can't cool down anywhere else. I just literally use the excuse of putting the dogs out for a little wee and go and stand there and go, oh. You know the old joke where you open the fridge door and pop your head in? Yeah, it's a bit like that, because you know, for me, the sweats in the summer, my hubby will tell you, I have a fan on all night. So next to my bed I have the fan going, just because when it gets warmer outside and the house it gets warmer, I really struggle to sleep. And again, not being able to sleep is a side effect of the menopause, guys. I'm really, really sorry. So anything you can do to help yourself sleep. The best thing to do is to think about your own pattern as you're going through it, and think about what you can do to help yourself. And like I say, my husband doesn't like that fan on. It annoys him, but he understands fully that there's no way I can sleep unless I can have that fan on, because I'm just so hot. Have the window open. If you sleep on that side of the bed and the windows there, open it, let the air in for yourself as well. But so if you don't talk to your other half, they won't understand what you're going through, and they aren't going through it, and they probably don't understand fully the severity. But if you can explain to them how you're feeling, what you're going through, you can get leaflets or pamphlets from the GP about the menopause and give it to them, ask them to read it, or talk to them, read it with them and talk it through with them, because that's the only way you're going to get some help with it, guys. And don't feel you have to go through it on your own either. Go to your GP if it's really bad, or not even really bad, if you're struggling or it's impacting on your life, go and talk to your GP and see what help you can get. So that's it for me, really. But what I'd like to say is, if you've got any more questions about the menopause, or what I've gone through, or you've gone through it as well yourself, or you're thinking, well, I'm too young, I can't go through it, I started at 45, then pop some questions down here in the comments. If I don't know the answers, I might go and Google it and have a look for you. Or if you just want to share your experiences, about how you're going through it, or you've got any concerns, then happy to talk about it with you guys, because like I said, talking about it makes it feel a whole lot better. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. I am still going to be looking for menopausal friendly foods. As I said, it's just been a little bit difficult to find anything that sort of really stands out and is Slimming World friendly, by the way, or something that's within SINs. But please guys, subscribe to my channel. It'd be so good to see more subscribers there, and click notifications and share it with your family and friends. And don't forget, if you're not subscribing, you won't know when I've uploaded my This Morning Live update, and what I get in my goodie bag, and what I did, and what I said to Eamon Holmes and Ruth and all that sort of stuff as well. So have a good day, guys. I'm now going to finish my cup of tea and get on and enjoy my day. So have fun, guys.